Dear students, welcome back to my channel Enjoy Learning. In this video, I'll take up exercise 13.1 of NCERT Maths book class 9th. Okay, so without wasting any time, let's begin with the first question, that is a plastic box 1.5 meter long, 1.25 meter wide and 65 centimeter deep is to be made. It is to be open at the top. Ignoring the thickness of the plastic sheet, determine first the area of the sheet required for making the box. Okay, so the length, breadth and height of the plastic box is given, and it is also given that the plastic box is to be open at the top. That means there is no lid, no sheet at the top of the plastic box. So we have to calculate the area of the plastic sheet required for making this box. As you can see that the sheet is required only for making the four walls of the plastic box and the base of the plastic box. There is no lid at the top. So the formula for the first part of the question will be the area of four walls plus area of base. So the area of four walls is 2L plus B multiplied by height plus area of base is length into breadth, L into B. So this is the required formula. Put all the values in this formula and you will get the answer. Don't forget to convert the height which is given in centimeter into meter. All the dimensions, length, breadth and height should be in the same unit. Now the second part is the cost of sheet for it. If a sheet measuring 1 meter square costs rupees 20. Now here the cost of 1 meter square sheet is given, that is rupees 20. So in this type of question, if per meter square cost is given and you have to find the total cost, then the formula used is total cost is equal to per meter square cost multiplied by area. Always remember, per meter square cost means cost of 1 meter square. So the per meter square cost is given rupees 20 and area you will calculate in the first part and then put them together, multiply them and you will get the total cost. Let's move on to the second question, that is the length, breadth and height of a room are 5 meter, 4 meter and 3 meter respectively. Find the cost of whitewashing the walls of the room and the ceiling at the rate of rupees 7.50 per meter square. So here also the length, breadth and height of the room is given and whitewashing is done only on the walls of the room and on the ceiling. So we have to find the total cost when the per meter square cost is given. So firstly we will find the area. So the area to be whitewashed is equal to area of four walls of the room plus area of ceiling. So just now we have studied that area of four walls is given by 2L plus B multiplied by height plus area of ceiling will be L into B. Area of ceiling and area of base both are the same, that is length into breadth. Remember this. So from this you will calculate the area and then putting this area in this formula, total cost will be equal to the per meter square cost, which is 7.50 multiplied by area. Okay. So whenever you have to find total cost, you have to multiply the per meter square cost by area. Now let's see the next question, that is question number 3. The floor of a rectangular hall has a perimeter 250 meter. If the cost of painting the four walls at the rate of rupees 10 per meter square is rupees 15,000, find the height of the hall. Okay, so now in this question, firstly we will write all the things that are given. Okay. So perimeter of the floor of the rectangular hall is given. So what is the formula of perimeter? perimeter of a rectangle is 2L plus B. Okay. So perimeter is given in the question, that is 250 meter. So we can write it like this, 2L plus B is equal to 250 meter. Next, what else is given? Total cost of painting the 4 walls is also given. So the formula of total cost is equal to per meter square cost multiplied by area. So we have to paint the 4 walls, right? So the total cost given in this question is rupees 15,000. 15,000 is the total cost. Per meter square cost is rupees 10 multiplied by area. So area will be the area of 4 walls. So area of 4 walls is 2L plus B multiplied by height, right? So now putting all the values in this equation, you can get the height of the room. 2L plus B. In place of 2L plus B, we can write 250, right? So 250 multiplied by height. So this is 15,000 is equal to 2500 multiplied by height, and like this. This is equal to height. So on simplifying it, you get 6. So the height of the rectangular hall is 6 meter. That's your answer. Okay. So in this way, you got an idea that whenever you have to solve any question, firstly write the things that are given. Okay. And then you will clearly see the way how to reach the answer. Now let's move on to the fourth question, that is, the paint in a certain container is sufficient to paint an area equal to 9.375 meters square. How many bricks of dimension 22.5 cm into 10 cm into 7.5 cm can be painted out of this container? In this question, the total area that can be painted is given, that is equal to 9.375 meters square. And you have to find that how many bricks of the given dimension can be painted out of this available paint. So whenever you have to find the number of anything, okay, so in this question we have to find the number of bricks that can be painted. So the formula used is question number 4. Number of bricks is equal to total area that can be painted divided by area of one brick. Wherever you have to find the number of anything, you use this formula. Number of bricks is equal to total area that can be painted divided by area of one brick. So the total area that can be painted is 9.375, right? And area of one brick. Now the brick is of the shape of a cuboid, obviously na. So we will use the total surface area of the brick. So the total surface area of a cuboid is given by 2LB plus BH plus HL. So put the values of length, breadth and height in this formula and you will get the answer. So the next 4 questions we'll be solving in the next video. Okay, so yes, one very important thing, at the end of each video, like this is a video on maths, we'll have a general knowledge question, or you can say a factual question on that topic. So the question that I am taking in this video is, the only number which is the double of the sum of its digits is 18, since the sum of the digits in 18 is 1 plus 8, that is 9, and the double of the sum, double of 9 is 18. So 18 is the only number in the entire number system which is the double of the sum of its digits. Thank you.